Morning, everybody. How you guys doing today? Everybody doing good? No, I don't think this is the one that I want. We are going to work on laying some foundation work for our stream Thursday. If you are paying attention to community posts on YouTube or in Discord, I have decided to do a marathon stream on Thursday. Gonna start about 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. I haven't decided exactly which. And go to probably 5 or 6. So a whole day stream. I don't expect people to be here all day. It's a holiday. But I will not be joining family this year. So I wanted to join y'all instead. We are, like I said, we're going to be working on laying some foundation work for that stream because I have something very specific in mind. Let me go ahead and get my graphics off here and get the right game on. There we go. Game sounds on. Yes, you can hear game sounds. Okay. We're gonna start off by doing some world creation stuff back and forth. Might have to close the game down a couple of times, install some different mods. I don't want to give everything away today because I want y'all to show up at least a little bit on Thursday. But this is going to be a completely creative build. If you haven't been able to figure out already, it is going to be heavily winter themed. So I've mentioned it on our last 5 or 6 streams, but last 3 weeks. We are partnered this year. I'm participating this year in the Extra Life fundraising event, which, if you don't know what that is, Extra Life raises funds for Children's Miracle Network, a network of children's hospitals. Those funds go directly towards providing critical treatment. Ooh, don't want to go over there. Although that's kind of cool looking. What on earth are these even made out of? Flower petal blocks. Okay. What biome is this? It's a nice green. They go to funding research, care, other sort of charitable funds that families may need to help support their kids through life-saving treatments, critical injury treatments, critical illness treatments, things like that. The goal is to raise $250 by the end of the year. Let me turn something on here. You all should see our current meter now. Give it a second. There it goes. Our current meter up there in the upper right-hand corner. We're struggling to get some of that money. Which, it's the holiday season, if I'm not trying to guilt anybody. So my goal with our marathon stream is to maybe start getting some of those donations in. You saw my post on Discord. I want to try to hit that 250 by Christmas. And so our stream... Ooh, what's this? Stream on Thursday is going to be Christmas themed. And what we're doing right now... What kind of door is that? That's a spruce door. That's cool looking. Our stream today is going to be working on finding a world that will work for the ideas that I have in mind. And I'm not going to tell you what those ideas are. You'll have to show back up on Thursday to find out what those ideas are. But I think it's going to be cool, and I think it's going to be fun, and I also think that this world is not going to give me what I'm looking for. Here we go. I'm just gonna teleport out to the middle of nowhere. One of the mods that I have running gives all of the biomes a wintry look. That's why everywhere we're going, we're seeing snow. That's intentional. I don't think this is going to be what I want. That is a lot of barley. I think that's what that is. I think that's barley. Yeah, barley. That is a lot of barley. Flower forest. Hope you all are having a great Tuesday, a good start to your week. If you are traveling this week, please travel safe. I will not be. I'm gonna be here the whole time. Is that? Oh, that's cobblestone. No, that's gravel. That is a very interesting texture. I'm looking for, well, not this, but maybe somewhere nearby is something that I am. I want to find a decent area that we can use Axiom to do some terraforming, stuff like that. This is all spiky ice. We're doing this as a creative world and not a survival world because this is going to be a one-off thing. This is going to be this week only. Depending on how far we get on Thursday, we may do a second day stream on Friday. That's cool looking. What? What on earth? Louis Moss. I wonder if it actually goes. Oh, yeah, no. Alright, let's try a different one. Doesn't matter what I set that to right now. We can change that later. I don't know which resource pack I have that's changing all of this. Oh, yes, I do. It's the same resource pack that gives me variations on plank. I'll show you guys in a second. See if we can spot some of the stuff that I've added. Obviously, we're using one of the biome mods. Actually, we're using two. We have both Biomes of Plenty and Terralith installed. We also have Tectonic installed, but not feeling the way the biomes are generating. Let over here. It is beneath us. Yes. Ah, very, very stony map. Okay. Come here. Nope. Pause. I don't actually want to listen to you. Do you have them all linked? You do have them all linked. Alright. Let me see which of these is available on our current game version. Nope. Also, no. I know those are... You're just not a fabric mod? No, you're just not updated. Period. Okay. We're on a newer version, I'll tell you that. I'm not going to tell you which newer version we are, because if I tell you which newer version we're in, it might give away some of my ideas. Maybe. To be fair, this area here isn't awful. It was just very stony. Which world is this? Oh, no. That... You are. Ooh. Okay. Popping our graphics back on. Lose. Not enjoying... Back to instance, please. What is that? Oh. Oh no. Okay, well. Not gonna be able to use that. It's crashing the game. That's unfortunate. Unless it's something else crashing in the game. Nope. Well. Give me a second. Let me click on that. Let me see. Oh, right. We can use Foxy now. Ba-da-ba-da. No. Okay. So we're not going to use that one. That might have been part of the problem with my world generator. I had both Tectonic and Terralift running at the same time. Don't do that. Alright. Got a different world gen here. As soon as it's up and running. I might need to hop over to our survival world and grab the config file from the Tectonic for that world. Create new world. Cool. Well, that was unexpected. Sorry about that. My entire computer froze. Not 100% certain why. It shouldn't have, but it did. Alright, let's see what we can find here. That's right, we've got these biomes too. What is that? Okay, that's a far way away. It is 93606 -498. Wonder if hey there, pretty mountain. I'm down here. Oh, this may actually be a really good starting point for what I have in mind. Oh, you guys can see some of the things that I've added now. We have deer. Reason we have deer. I will let your imaginations run wild. I'm not confirming or denying anything today. What biome is this? Odds. Better F3. Come here, please. Left modules. Oh, jeez. It's actually showing me the modules. I can't see. Yeah. Okay, we are still missing things. Just, oh. There we go. That's better. At least now I can start seeing things. We are in the Sakura Grove. Okay. Put the FPS module back in here. Brother, may I have some snow? You have snow. You should have plenty of snow. Don't like this version of Better F3. That's good enough. Okay. No! How you doing, Hearth? Come up here. Let's see what we can find up here. Flowers. That's what we're fighting. We're finding lots of flowers. No, I don't want this biome because I don't want the green sky. Oh, that takes me all the way down to the water level. Why am I moving? Oh, okay. Fuel. Oh. Ah. Is that? There's no difference to. Oh, jeez. Someone is in a dad joke mood today. Welcome to the channel. This is actually really cool looking. I may honestly settle on this world. There's some work that needs to be done in the space in here. Namely, filling that in. A flurry of dad jokes. Yes. A flurry of dad jokes. Okay, let's see what work on earth is going on in there anyways. Ooh, spider webs. I'm just gonna come out and say that spider webs are not the vibe that we're going for here. At all. Hanging cobweb strand. Ugh. Okay. Somebody who is easily freaked out by such things, I am not happy about it being here. Creeper! What is this stuff? Web bean. Alrighty. Well, what I appreciate about this is that I don't see spiders. Oh. Because we hadn't gone up high enough. You know, at one point in time, I could have told you one way or the other if you're accurate about that, Hearth. It has been 15 years since I touched German. And I remember that not being quite an eh sound, but it's not an O sound either. It's unique. Here's a little bit more of a hint of what we're doing on our holiday stream. Ooh, spiders. Alright, let's get out of this cave. We have no need to be in this cave. At all. Zero need to be in this cave. Let's see what I can do with Axiom. Is that just gonna be ice that pops up there? Yes. You may have some snow. That's just gonna pull up ice no matter what. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Um, do not want ice. And yet that's what we're getting. Know why we're getting ice. That doesn't make me happy about it. There we go. Let's just do it like this. Oop. Far up. Where are my oh. Let's do that one. Nope, wrong way. That's getting back to snow. And look like I know what I'm doing. Right now, Brock, all I am doing is trying to fill in that cave and give it a little bit of natural terrain. That's all that we're doing right now. Mostly because I did not want that giant hole there. Giant hole that led to spider webs. And now we do not have a giant hole that leads to spider webs. We have a Voxy that is totally freaking out on me. Let's turn that off for now. Ooh. It makes a difference. I didn't realize how much of a difference it made. Okay. We're learning things. What we're really doing more than anything, Barack, is we are establishing the foundation of the project that we're going to work on Thursday. Since you're new to the channel, I will repeat the spiel that I had at the beginning of stream. Thursday, we are going... Let me see what I can do here. We're going to be doing the channel's very first marathon stream. Starting at about 8 a.m. Central. Ooh, let's make that smaller. Not that small. And going to probably 6 p.m. Central. In part, as part of a donation / fundraising effort that we've been having on the channel. We're participating in the Extra Life fundraising. I'm not going to try to speak and do this at the same time. I'm not multitasking well today. So we're participating in Extra Life, which raises funds for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Those funds go towards critical treatment, equipment, research, helping families with expenses, things like that, all for kids with life-threatening illnesses, cancer, other critical illnesses and injuries, or any number of things. The channel's goal is to raise $250 by the end of the year. We are currently sitting at $0 raised. So Thursday is going to be a marathon stream to try and get us closer to that goal. We have a special project planned for Thursday, and that's what this world is going to be. It's going to be a one-off project. We'll work on it on Thursday and potentially Friday, depending on how well Thursday goes. I smooth this area out. Just to... There we go. And then next week, we are going to be back in our normal worlds. Lower. Bring it back down. So, if you are in a position to be able to help, then please consider it. Our participation page is linked on Twitch. If you're not, don't feel pressured. There's never any pressure to donate if you can't. But my goal is to try to hit our $250 goal by Christmas. And while I am not sharing what we're doing on our stream on Thursday until Thursday itself, the concept of Christmas is a hint. And that's all that I'm going to say on that. Don't want to spoil my plan, plus I don't have everything that I need installed on this world yet. To say more than what I just said anyways. Let's go with flatten. Yeah, I see that. I've got Ice Blended in there now. Let's see what we can do to smooth this out just a little bit more now. I just want this to look natural. I know it's just stone right now. I'll use one of the script blocks to add in dirt and everything in a few minutes. Let's see what that looks like. I think that'll work. So from here, what is it? This brush. Terrain plains. There we go. I want this to still be ice. Game is like, you have messed up the flow of water here. Okay, we can fix it. We can fix... I wanted that to still be ice. Oh well. No problem. I get it. Again, like I said, there's never any pressure for donations. Especially if money is not your own. Blood. Give me my water back. Pringle! We're doing good here today. How are you, buddy? Yeah, you starting to feel for me? Go. It all freeze over now. Oh, one more area. Could be better. Got my... Oh, no. Why did your parents do that to you before Thanksgiving? That is... Oh. I'm sorry, friend. There we go. Did you have the whole week off? You know what? I said it that way, but that's exactly what happened to me. I had to, my wisdom teeth, actually, I had to get surgically removed. Like, a whole anesthetic procedure and everything because my wisdom teeth were coming in sideways. So they had to put me under anesthesia, like the full you're asleep anesthesia almost, and then cut away some of the bone to get to my wisdom teeth to pull them out. So my parents did the same thing to me. I had mine pulled Thanksgiving week too, which was awful. It was also the first experience that I had with anesthesia since I was a toddler, and I reacted very badly to it. So that on top of extreme mouth pain. Mouth pain is just its own kind of pain. Yeah. Thanksgiving was not fun that year. I wonder, what biome is this right here? Trying to figure out why this isn't freezing. Why no freeze? I don't understand water mechanics in this game sometimes. If I just manually fill you in, will you stay or will you try to melt? Can I just... Oh no, I killed all the fish. Cool. That was unintended. Let's undo. I really don't want to kill all the fishies. But, okay, what if... You see what really happened to the piranhas? I swear nothing happened to the piranhas. Nothing intentional. I should clarify that. Nothing intentional happened to the piranhas. I cannot help it if the piranhas die in winter. That leave water underneath? Yes. Okay. Now the question is... will it stay frozen or will it thaw out? Why bone meal? Why bone meal? Yay, squid. Kind of feel bad about the squid being frozen underneath, but you know what? It'll be fine. Let's go back in here. I know we smoothed it out and now I'm roughening it all back up again. Oops. I just want it to be not quite so smooth. And then. What that looks like from the bottom. Hello, dear. That's starting to look better. That's starting to look a little bit more natural to Minecraft. Script brush. This is honestly just going to be like a backdrop area too. We're not going to be over here that well. Actually, we might end up being there more than I think we're going to be there. Now that I'm thinking about it, we might be there quite a bit more than what I was originally planning on us being there. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to grab some coffee. I'll be right back. When I say right back, I literally mean right back. I have my coffee. This water bottle away for now. Minimap settings. Minimap off. Thank you. Back. Bye. Alright, we don't need the minimap. Let me... Oops. I want to come down to Voxy real fast. Let's put that down a bit smaller. Go ahead and turn it back on. What? No. Let's not do that. There. Next thing. There. Rain. I am missing a mod. We will be right back. I need to turn that mod back on. Which mod was it? Oh, I think I know what it is. I understand. Alrighty. We now officially. It is under here. Yeah, but that's not what I want. All right. I need so let me launch the game again. What's happening is the biomes that we're in are slightly too warm. So I'm gonna have to figure out which mod pack has generated these biomes, get into the JSON file, find the config files for those biomes, and make the changes that I need to make to do what I'm trying to do here. Yay. These are the things that we are tackling today. Thankfully, it did not completely freeze my computer this time trying to load. Okay. This is one biome. We are in biomes of plenty. Alright, that's gonna be fun. Bear with me for a couple of minutes, guys. Open folder. Biome toggles. Generation. Cool. Gameplay. Yeah, no. No, I definitely have to get into JSON file. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I know, you want me to pay for the license, but you don't actually let me stop using it. Alright. Biome. Overworld biomes. Notepad, please. Never mind. Not. Worldgen? I think this is the file that I need. Nope. Did you all change? Shoot. Cool. Has this always been like this? Am I in the right folder? Am I in what I need to be in? Data? World gen. Biome. Here we go. Okay. This is what I need to be in. Which biome was this again? Fur? Fur. Fur clearing. Here we go. Offset. Wait. Features. Yada yada yada. Has participation. There we go. Axolotls. Temperature. There it is. Alright. Yup. Save. Alrighty. About to see if I've done this right or not. I'm just gonna put it out there. This part right here is the extent of my quote-unquote modding abilities, which is I have none. I have just figured out what files I need to go into and what other people have done, and it worked. Now snowing. That should freeze this here in a few minutes. That's why this wasn't freezing. This biome wasn't. I have a mod in here to where all weather is supposed to convert to snow. And all water is supposed to freeze, but apparently it's not impacting the modded biomes. So we've got this one taken care of now. And then other thing, options. This is just a world option. Bruh, what? Oh my. A friend of mine lives up on Upper Peninsula, Michigan, and they're supposed to get snow over the next couple of days. He currently has 3 different forecasts going on. One is saying 6 inches of snow. A different one has him under a blizzard warning with up to 30 inches of snow. Alright. We've got this biome ticking properly now. Hello, sheeps. Alright. This biome is giving rain. Seasonal forest. Temperature is all the way at the bottom of the file. Can't wait for it to snow. I can't wait for it to not snow. Got that one saved. It's over here. Our next one that we need to fix. Coniferous forests. When I was in high school, the last high school that I went to, I lived in Colorado. I lived in the Denver, Colorado area. Up to that point, understand, I had lived in the South-ish, kind of. I had lived in Arkansas. I had lived in Oklahoma. I had lived in New Mexico for like the last 5 or 6 years. So we got snow, but we didn't get Colorado level snow. My junior year, we got a crap ton of snow, but not enough for them to cancel school. It's Colorado. They know how to deal with snow. My senior year, the week before Christmas, we got hit with a snowstorm where we got almost 6 feet of snow in about 3 hours. They canceled school, which, cool, no school. They canceled school for the rest of the week before Christmas, so we ended up having an extended Christmas break. That wasn't the issue. That part was cool. The next weekend, it snowed again. The next weekend after that, it snowed again. The next weekend after that, it snowed again. I have a late spring, early summer birthday. There was still snow on the ground for my birthday. It snowed that much that year. There was still snow on the ground for graduation. I don't ever want to see snow again. We're talking many, 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 many years later, and I'm still burnt out on snow. I cannot... Okay, I'm going to turn the game back off for a second so that I can finish making these changes real fast. I need the coniferous forest, which I'm about to do, and then I need... There's still water down there. This is river, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, the amount of snow that we got my senior year was... And redwood, okay. Yes. Redwood. Yes. Seasonal has saved. Fur has saved. Yes. Yes. And then I need coniferous. Okay. In theory, we've got them all. In theory, all the biomes immediately surrounding us should be getting snow. We shouldn't have any rain, and thus the next effect of what I want should be there. I do think I will need change this. Encoding overloaded. What the hell does that mean? Alright. Back. Ah. It's now snowing in our redwood forest. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got one little sliver of biome here that I need to get. Prairie. This is snowing. That over there is snowing. Prairie and pumpkin patch. I think we should be fine. And then there. So what that's gonna do is cause the snow to layer up more. Alrighty. Getting our world put together for this project, guys. I think what I'm gonna do is come over here to these two biomes real fast. I'm just gonna use the biome painter. If I can find it. Biome painter. I want... was it seasonal? Just gonna do it where it's probably gonna be visible. I'm not even gonna bother changing what's down there. I don't like there's another little bit right there. Axiom is great. Okay. Let's go back over here. This biome. Ooh. Ended up being larger than I thought it was. And we'll just change it to a bit. I can find it. We'll just change it to this. Alright, that should make everywhere around us snowy. Is that a village up there? That is a village up there. Yeah. Not really necessary, but cool. Hello. There's a rainy area right here. What realm is this? Highland. The Highland is not cold enough for it to just straight up snow. I don't know how I feel about that. The next thing that I want to do... What trees are these? Uh-oh. These are trees that have been... rainified. Go ahead and fix that. I have accidentally torn off some bottoms of trees here. I'm gonna break this tree down and just plant a new one. There we go. Right. Weird overhang. We have quite a few weird overhangers. Fine with that. Next thing that I want to do... Oh. Okay, get the weather cleared on its own. I didn't even think about turning the weather back off. I just wanted to see that it did this. Now I want... Okay, what do we have up here? These are... short grass. Fern. Short grass and fern. Let's do... No. There we go. I know how to do this. Noise painter. Burn. See what that did. That oops. That didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. Tool math. There we go. I don't think it's getting much right now because of all the snow layers being up. But it is getting stuff. Bada. That's all. Painting properly. I believe it is. It is. Anywhere that there wasn't a snow layer, there should now be grass, blocks of some kind. A lot of snow layers, though. Wonder. Turn. Ooh. No, not what I wanted. Yeah. Go there for a second. Go back to the area that we made. Enter. Oh, the tool mask is applying to that. Here. Your selection. Now. I mean, that did that, but what did that do for... Nothing. Interesting, cool, not quite what I wanted just yet. Dang it. Is there a replace command in here? Ooh. Cool. There is. Okay. Any to air. There we go. And then let's go back to our noise painter. That may be... Oh, that's actually not... I need the grass. Okay. And then bring those down even lower. What does that look like? Does that get us more plant coverage down here? It does. Doesn't get quite as much as what I wanted. Might have pulled it back just a little too much. I did. And then if I do that from there, there we go. That's more what I was looking for. Now we're just going to do this. Why the ferns no grow? Why fern no grow? Why fern no grow? Ow. I was supposed to have physical therapy this morning and I didn't go because I woke up with a headache. Now my neck hurts really bad. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I need. Right, this is fir tree. Why no grow? Tree itself, when grown with 4 saplings, starts on a 2x2 base, but ends with a. Can be 1 grown with 1 or 2. These should, in theory, grow. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. Is this a case of? Yep, that's what it is. All right. Where did I plant the other ones? Here's one. Go. Go. Gotta love the pickiness of some saplings. Go. Oh, okay, that one grew just fine. That one's so pathetically small and tiny. Look at that. It's cute. Another one. There we go. How's that looking from down here? Looking good. Still got more that I want to place down. Now that we know why they weren't growing in the first place. on. Oop. Ah. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Allergies. Over here and work on this area. Not sure how much space around the tree has to be cleared in order for the game to be like, okay, I can grow here. I remember in another world that I was in, actually in SMP, I was trying to grow a cherry tree, I think it was. I went through like 3 or 4 stacks of bone meal. It just would not grow. And I found somewhere through Google that it was an issue with the snow layers around it. And once I cleared the snow layers, it grew just fine. I don't feel like snow layers should stop a tree from growing. What do I know? Yep. Oops. That might actually be good enough. Don't want to grow too many of them because I think I'm going to... I was originally planning on doing our build out here. I think I want a good chunk of our build to be here. What blocks are these that are not rendering correctly? What on earth? Why is the podzol not rendering correctly? What could possibly be causing the podzol to not render correctly with the snow layers on top? Source packs. That one? I'm gonna troubleshoot that off screen. Area is super heavy on ferns. You are. Preparation. Ooh, that puts snow on top of the trees. Alright. Podsole thing is really gonna drive me insane. Okay, we're not waiting for that to fix. Excuse me while I troubleshoot this for a second. I'm gonna go, we're gonna start. We're gonna start with that maybe being the culprit. That was not the culprit. Yeah, I know. Go ahead and kick that out. We don't really need that. It didn't do anything that I could tell. There, that fixed it. Oh no, the turns all of my grass back into grass. What else did that get rid of? I don't remember. Oh, too far down now. Why? Is that something that I can fix? Don't know that it is. Options, resource pack. Oh no, all of my Christmas packs got kicked out. Okay, you, then you, then you. I don't think, yeah, none of the rest of those need to be kicked in. It is for sure that pack. Minecraft, block states, mycelium podsole. Models, block. it exists. Oh, I think. Wait a second. Got an idea. F3. No. No, false. No, true. Okay. So if I come over here, I think this is a case of no. We'll figure it out. Maybe. Maybe we figure it out. Because the texture exists in the pack. Question, is this a problem with the mycelium? No, I don't. Okay, I need to fix that. Mycelium. It's not an issue with mycelium. Okay. Ah, I see. I think. Okay. Am I inside? I am. Okay, I think I know how to fix this. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I'm pretty certain I know how to fix it so that we can keep our snowiness. I'm gonna come back in here. We're gonna get rid of our little selection there. Next thing I wants to do. Let me see. No. Oh, clear. Why? No. see if there's any other spaces like that. Go ahead and bring one up. Get rid of this. Let's make that a little faster. No, never mind. Bit. We're just going to create a small rock formation through here. Apparently, this area really wants to be a spider-infested area, and not spider-infested area. Knock you down a little bit. Ooh, not that big. That can just stay like this. Shape it down by hand. Getting to the point where I'm getting content with what we're gonna have to work with on Thursday. I'm out of coffee. I'm out of coffee already. Let's fix this tree. Apparently we turned a tree into stone and dirt. At some point. Don't remember doing that. That fixed. that flatten up. Oop. Me fix that. That's starting to drive me nuts. Accessibility, no. Controls, keybinds, okay. Toggle replace mode, I want to leave as that. Reload shaders. How do I do... Okay. You. Done. F3. Nope. Not what I wanted. Hesitant to do too much of this right now because I don't know how much of this is going to be covered up. Oh. That's starting to look... Yeah, it's starting to look a little bit more natural now. I know I said I don't want to spend too much time on texturing this hill back here because I don't know how much of it's going to be visible, and yet that's just kind of what we're doing at this point. We're going to be texturing hills. Mostly because at this point, I think it's kind of the only thing that I have left to do. Anything else is gonna spoil Thursday. I don't want to spoil Thursday. Not yet. Actually, I don't want to spoil Thursday, period. And no, I'm not planning on leaving this all solid stone. Just using the stone as the starting point. Not gonna worry about that part. Never gonna be seen. Oh. I did just kind of fill that space in, didn't I? killer of it is I'm fairly certain most of this is going to end up being covered up. I don't want to say for certain that it will be not do it and then it be visible. And when we get started on Thursday, I want us to be able to go straight into building and not do any of this terraforming part or anything. See what it looks like from afar. Actually looking really good. I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna leave that part as is. Thursday, we have a lot of big plans. Only got about 45 minutes left, so I'm going to drop another spoiler. We already know, oops, that, uh-oh. There we go. It has something to do with Christmas. Not what I wanted to do, dang it. The second spoiler is we are in 1.21.21.9. We will have copper golems. That's all that I'm telling you guys between now and Thursday. Has to do with Christmas, and we're gonna have copper golems. I'm not sharing anything else. You want to know? You're gonna have to show up at least for a little bit on Thursday. Or watch it after the fact. I don't actually. If you're doing family Thanksgiving stuff, spend your time with your family. Don't spend time watching a random YouTuber. Spend time with your family. That's fine. Let's see. I think this isn't going to be visible. I'm going to deal with it anyways. Yeah, that area is more than likely not even going to be visible. Oh well. No, I'm going to leave that as is. Let's come over here and finish this area then. gonna have to like set an alarm for myself or something for Thursday so that I can remember to be like, hey guys, this is why we're streaming today. Otherwise, I'm going to forget and mention it like twice, and that would defeat the entire purpose. How do I feel about that? No, I definitely want this to have more stone. No. I think we're getting close to finishing this area. I think. Getting there. Okay. I want to do this layer. Please. Yeah. And then here. This was the next area that I had noticed that I wanted to fix. Hmm. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah. Let me fix this real fast. And then let's in a little bit. So looking better. Couple more areas still yet to finish. And How's that look from a distance? There we go. And ouch. There we go. Okay. Now comes the really fun part. Okay. Auto shade? No. What did that do? Oh. Okay. I like, but it's using blocks that I definitely don't want it to use. What does it look like from a distance? Let's see if okay. New things learned. An auto shade. Okay, come back to this auto shade. No. Can I from player position? Ah, here we go. What is that? Here. I am learning things again. I enjoy learning things. Think. Okay. Try this again. What is that? What did you use? You used mud? Mud. Mud, deep slate, tough, andesite. Honestly, I'm not angry about the mud. How does that look? That... I'm really happy with how that turned out as just an automatic thing. Stone. Undo the auto shade. What is that? I actually want to do that. I don't think I did. I think I made a mistake there. We learn things. I like learning things. Auto shade. What was it? Was it that? Automatic. Okay, I think that's what it was. Close. Definitely don't like using that. I like this better. Look like if I do it from here. Better. Cool. I'll have to learn how to use that a little bit more effectively. What have I got going on here? Alright. Close that. No, I don't want to save that right now. I don't want to save that. Oh. Let's get back to doing some planting real fast. Add some trees over here. Oops. Come on. You. keep adding some trees along here. Like that should be fine. No, it wants to not be fine. Oh, hey. Why you no girl? Then we'll come over and take care of that side. Don't want to get any more down for now, because I know for a fact I'm going to want to build over in that general area. Hello, dear. Come on. All right. Go. Bitsy tree followed by big tree. Speaking of big tree, we haven't done a big tree. That's getting better. Okay, so Thursday, we're gonna be in this world. Is there a way for me to reduce foliage through here? There's just so much grass. We're gonna be on this world. We're gonna be streaming all day, starting about 8 a.m. Central Time. Do not feel obligated to show up, spend time with your family. Yep. Spend time with your family, spend time with friends, all that fun stuff. If you can show up, you are more than welcome. Trying to hide all these holes. Really need to figure out how to get rid of all the ferns. Not all of them, just some of them. Like, there's way too many ferns in here. And I don't want... Curious, if I... Grass surface. foliage. Oh, that did not work the way that I thought that might work. Okay. Cool. We Alrighty, that is not fully what I wanted to do. Ow. Too much. Go. And then going to that. Dang it. I do. How does that look? That looks better than it did. Hello, Skeller. Not quite what I wanted it to do. You know what? It's okay. Enter. Now. Alright. Now we've got snow on top of trees again. It's not quite so foliagey out here. I'll keep working on it. I'll get it cleared up a little bit better. What else needs done? I think we made a decent amount of work. Hello, Sisesco. Hate to say it, friend, but I'm about to log for the day. Maybe. Keep finding more things to do. Rid of all this sand. I say we're gonna be logging here in a few minutes. I'm also just now realizing that it is almost 3 o'clock and I haven't taken any of my meds today at all. Oh, that might be why I hurt so much. As I proceed to continue changing blocks. Let's fix this. I don't mind there being more ice through here. Yeah, that's fine. What else do I want to fix through here? Oh yeah, rock. What ice is this? This is... curious. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Curiosity killed the cat, yeah? Operations. Auto shade. No, not. Ice. Rice? No, not. Frosted ice. Ice. That did not do what I wanted it to do. That's okay. I have a better idea. Did you do... Yeah, do it as that. Okay, that's what I want. Ah, wrong way. There we go. I like Axiom. I don't know if it should be that way or if it should be the other way. I think it should be the other way. And I think it should be that way. It should be more like that. What is the... Not showing up. Side of... That's fine. Then... Okay, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. No, undo. Not what I wanted to do. There, and then... There. Yeah. Gradient. There we go. I like that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like that once we start building out there, but I like it for now. Okay, I really am gonna get off. I need to take meds. I need to do something about my neck. My neck is killing me. We will be here Thursday. We will be working on our special project all day Thursday, starting at 8, 8:30, 9-ish time frame Central Time, going all the way through to 5 or 6. Depending on how far we get on Thursday, we will very likely be back on Friday. If you are traveling this week, and you haven't made it to your final destination yet, please be safe. If you are not traveling, I hope that you have a great holiday week. If you are not American and you don't know what I'm talking about, I hope you have a great week in general. Eat lots of yummy food. I will see you on Thursday. Bye!